everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about some tips that you can use when you present the CAE exam. My name is Bere.
My name is Jared.
I'm Neydi.
I am Elio.
Okay, let's get started. Okay.
I'm going to start with some tips that you can use before you're going to present speaking skill in CAE exam. And the first thing is don't be nervous. Well, I know that when you are talking in front of a native speaker, you can feel nervous, but try to be confident. Sometimes the examinators are very friendly, so keep calm. The second one is just talk. When they are asking you questions, try to talk and try to avoid short answers. And sometimes you can answer yes or no or just one word, but try to give more ideas, try to use more vocabulary. Then try to talk slow, don't talk fast, because sometimes examinators can't understand you, and it can be not good for you. When you're going to present in the part of the speaking that you have to compare and you have to compare with your partner, try to be confident and don't compare yourself with your partner, because the examiner is going to graduate you. He's going to give you personal grades, personal scores, right? Finally, try to use the good or the correct tenses, the good vocabulary. If you don't know the vocabulary or the word, don't use it. It can be more difficult for you to try to explain your answers, right? Something important is that you have to practice before you are going to present this part, the speaking part.
Okay, now I'm going to explain you some tips about the listening part. Okay? First of all, you have to really concentrate, because normally when you hear the audio, the first thing that you think is that you are not going to understand. So keep in mind that you are going to present that test because you have the ability to pass. Okay, so the thing that you have to do, first of all, is to pay attention to the audio. And the first time you listen the audio, don't try to answer the exercise. Just take some important things or important keywords that you consider are important to answer the exercise that is below. Also, another thing that I suggest you is that you can practice by downloading different videos with different accents, so you can find there on the internet. So I think that will be a good idea if you really want to practice before presenting the exam. Another thing is that when you hear the second time, the only thing that you have to pay attention is to the things that are requested on the exercise, because if you try to translate all the things you hear, you are not going to get an idea and you are not going to comprehend the audio. So normally these kind of exercises during the test are related to comprehension more than to just, completing exercise and so on. So the only thing that I really suggest you is that don't be afraid, and you can do it, just practice. So, Jared.
So the next part is about reading. The first point that I will suggest you, if you are on time, try to read really slow. Why? Because it will help you to understand really, really well what you are reading. For example, you can read one paragraph slowly and you are trying to guess the main sentence and the main point of it, and then you're going to the second, read slowly, and then you're going to try to guess what is the meaning of this second paragraph, and so on with the third, with the fourth, even if the reading has a lot of paragraphs. Then if you don't understand a word, you are trying to guess it by the context. Try to read and try to find the way that you know what that word that you didn't understand at the first time that you read it, what actually it means. Okay, so by reading the context, it's really good. It's a really good strategy to understand what a word you don't know what should or not should mean. Okay, and the other point is if you are out of time, it means that you don't have enough time to read. Try to use the scanning ability that are strategies that you should, or I think you have developed through the course, which is basically read really, really fast. It is useful if you don't have enough time to this part of reading, but it will be helpful for you if you try to guess keywords, only keywords. I know this is a little bit difficult, but some people have present the CAE and have like get the real meaning of the reading just by doing scanning and scanning. So I will suggest you these 3 points of strategies.
So we are going to talk about writing part. So the most important thing that you have to know is that keep calm all the time, because reading it's not difficult. The only part that you have to know is the necessary that you know to all many words about like sentence connector, for example. So in that way, you have to know that this part is around 90 minutes. So you have to divide this in the first part and the second part. In the first part, it's necessary that you know how to write an essay, 120. So in the second part, you have to choose about 3 tasks like email, letter, and a proposal. It's necessary that you know that it's important that you never use like contractions, because you have to remember that it's necessary that you use formal formal vocabulary. In that way, it's necessary that you know how to different structures about like say like proposal, like email, and in that way you have to choose that specific word that I remember that sentence connector. And it's important that you if you don't know some word, you don't use, because this is a big mistake, that you have to know some synonyms and how to use in that order, how to use another word to if you are not sure to how to write it. In the last part that is important that you feel when you stay or pay attention how much time, because if you don't finish to complete the first part, like I said, continue, because it's necessary that you do the both parts, and that way you have to complete or pass writing test.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We want to say that we create a vlog, so we are going to give you the link in this part of the video and in the box. Okay, so you can watch it and you can practice and you can see another tips. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching us, and
If you have questions or other strategies or also doubts that you want to share with us, you should comment here and we're going to try to answer the most soon as possible as we can.
well, thank you so much.
Wish you very good luck, guys. Bye.
Yeah, bye.